The humid Houston air hung heavy, a familiar blanket of warmth that Simone Biles had known her entire life. Inside the bustling gym, the scent of chalk and determination filled the space as she perfected her routine, each twist and turn a testament to years of unwavering dedication. The upcoming Olympic Games in Paris loomed large, a glittering beacon of ultimate aspiration, yet also a colossal burden. Every single day, the world's eyes felt fixed upon her, the weight of a nation's hopes pressing down with an almost suffocating intensity. Simone, however, found solace in the rhythm of her movements. The past few years had been a whirlwind, filled with unprecedented victories and personal battles fought in the public eye. Her decision to prioritize her mental health at the previous Olympics had been a pivotal moment, a courageous act that resonated globally, challenging the very definition of strength in elite sports. Now, she was back, stronger and more focused than ever. But the lingering whispers of doubt, both internal and external, were a constant hum beneath the surface of her calm demeanor. The pressure to reclaim her status as the undisputed queen of gymnastics was immense. Even in her quiet moments, whether stretching before practice or unwinding with a book, the thought of Paris was always there, a persistent echo in her mind. She pictured the grand arena, the roar of the crowd, the blinding flash of cameras. It was a familiar landscape, one she had conquered countless times, but this time felt different. This time, it felt like a culmination, a final statement, not just for her career, but for every young athlete watching, navigating their own pressures and dreams. She knew this journey was more than just about medals. Her coaches, supportive and understanding, walked a delicate line, pushing her to excel while also recognizing the immense emotional toll. They understood that Simone's genius was not just in her physical prowess, but in her unparalleled resilience. They tailored her training, ensuring she remained at peak performance without succumbing to the burnout that had plagued so many other gymnasts. Their faith in her was unwavering, a constant source of strength she drew upon daily. Outside the gym, life offered its own challenges and comforts. Family gatherings were a much-needed escape, filled with laughter and the easy comfort of unconditional love. Her younger siblings looked up to her with innocent adoration, a reminder of the pure joy that gymnastics once brought her before it became entwined with global expectations. These moments grounded her, reminding her of the fundamental reasons she pursued this demanding path. The media, of course, was relentless. Every interview was dissected, every social media post analyzed for hidden meanings. Simone navigated this scrutiny with grace, a seasoned veteran in the art of public life. She knew her words carried weight, and she chose them carefully, aiming to inspire rather than just perform. She was a role model, a pioneer, and she felt the responsibility keenly, striving to use her platform for good. One evening, scrolling through social media after a grueling day, Simone stumbled upon a clip of Snoop Dogg. He was talking about the Olympics, not specifically about gymnastics, but about the dedication and sacrifice of athletes. His words, delivered with his signature laid-back wisdom, struck a chord. He spoke about perseverance, about finding joy in the grind, and about staying true to oneself, no matter the external noise. A small smile touched Simone's lips. It wasn't the first time Snoop Dogg's unexpected wisdom had resonated with her. His genuine, unpretentious outlook on life often provided a refreshing contrast to the often intense world of professional sports. He embodied a kind of cool confidence that Simone admired, a fearless authenticity that she herself strived for in every aspect of her life, both inside and outside the arena. The thought of Snoop Dogg, a global icon from a completely different world offering such profound, relatable advice, was strangely comforting. It was a reminder that genuine wisdom could come from unexpected places, and that shared human experiences transcended professions and fame. It made the immense pressure she felt just a tiny bit lighter, a subtle shift in perspective that brought a sense of quiet calm. As the days dwindled down before the Olympic departure, Simone doubled down on her training, her focus sharper than ever. The image of Snoop Dogg's calm demeanor, his words of encouragement, unexpectedly became a quiet mantra in her mind. It was an odd, yet strangely effective source of motivation, a quirky inspiration that fueled her through the toughest routines and the longest hours. She knew Paris would be the ultimate test, not just of her physical abilities, but of her mental fortitude. She was ready to face it head-on, armed with her unparalleled talent, the unwavering support of her team, and a surprising, almost secret wellspring of inspiration from an unexpected source. The journey was almost complete. The stage was set for her grand return. The journey to Paris was a whirlwind of anticipation and logistics. From the moment the team boarded the flight in Houston, a palpable buzz filled the air. Simone, ever the seasoned traveler, found a quiet corner to herself, headphones on, trying to absorb the enormity of the moment. The City of Lights, a place she had competed in before, now held an even greater significance, representing the culmination of years of relentless effort. The Olympic Village, a vibrant microcosm of humanity, awaited their arrival. Stepping off the plane onto Parisian soil, a crisp, clean scent filled the air, a welcome change from the humid Houston summer. The energy was electric, a blend of excitement and nervous anticipation. Athletes from all corners of the globe, each with their own story of sacrifice and dedication, converged in this iconic city. Simone felt a surge of pride, not just for herself, but for the collective spirit of the Olympic Games, a testament to human endeavor. The Olympic Village was a hive of activity, a temporary home where athletes shared meals, exchanged stories, and prepared for the greatest challenge of their lives. Simone quickly settled into her routine, finding comfort in the familiar rhythm of training, eating, and resting. Despite the crowds, she found moments of tranquility, observing the diverse tapestry of athletes around her, each focused on their individual dreams. Training sessions in the Olympic arena were intense, a chance to familiarize herself with the equipment and the atmosphere. The vastness of the stadium was breathtaking, and she could almost hear the roar of the crowd, even in the empty space. She meticulously rehearsed each routine, visualizing perfection, fine-tuning every minute detail, knowing that every fraction of a point mattered in this elite competition. The opening ceremonies were a spectacle of light and sound, a vibrant celebration of sport and unity. Simone marched with her team, a wave of pride washing over her as the crowd cheered. It was a powerful reminder of the global impact of the Games and the honor of representing her country on such a grand stage. The feeling was exhilarating, pushing aside any lingering doubts she might have harbored. Days bled into nights as the gymnastics competitions drew closer. Focus narrowed, external distractions fading into the background. Simone's diet was meticulously managed, her sleep prioritized, every aspect of her life geared towards optimal performance. The mental game was just as crucial as the physical, and she spent time visualizing success, calming her nerves, and channeling her energy. Amidst the structured routine, there were brief moments of levity. Teammates shared jokes, offering each other moral support and encouragement. These bonds were invaluable, a reminder that she wasn't alone in this journey. They were a family, united by a common goal, pushing each other to be their best, celebrating small victories and offering comfort. During setbacks, Simone's coaches continued to be her rock, their calm presence a steadying force. They analyzed her every movement, offering precise feedback and reminding her of her incredible talent. Their belief in her was a constant source of confidence, and she trusted their guidance implicitly, knowing they had her best interests at heart, both as an athlete and as a person. The day of the individual all-around final arrived. Crisp, Parisian morning promising a day of high drama. Simone felt a mix of nerves and excitement. This was it, the moment she had been preparing for, the chance to leave her indelible mark on Olympic history once again. The arena was already buzzing with anticipation, a sea of eager faces awaiting the spectacle. As she warmed up, a familiar calm settled over her. The years of training, the countless hours of dedication, had prepared her for this very moment. She took a deep breath, focusing on her technique, shutting out the noise, and entering her zone. The familiar scent of chalk and the feel of the apparatus beneath her hands were comforting anchors in the high-stakes environment. The competition began, a blur of powerful performances and graceful artistry. Simone executed her routines with precision and elegance, each landing solid, each movement fluid. The crowd erupted with every perfect score, their cheers echoing through the vast stadium. She felt the energy, absorbed it, and channeled it into her performance, pushing herself to new heights. As the final scores were tallied, a hush fell over the arena. Then the announcement came, confirming what many already knew. Simone Biles had done it again. Gold. The roar of the crowd was deafening, a symphony of triumph and adoration. A wave of emotion washed over Simone, a profound sense of accomplishment and relief. She had faced the pressure, embraced the challenge, and emerged victorious. The medal ceremony was a kaleidoscope of flashing lights and joyous tears. Standing on the top step of the podium, the gold medal gleaming around her neck, Simone Biles felt an overwhelming sense of accomplishment. The national anthem played, its notes swelling with pride, and she looked out at the sea of cheering faces, a profound gratitude washing over her. This moment was the culmination of everything. The press conference that followed was a whirlwind of questions, congratulations, and reflections. Reporters clamored to hear her thoughts, to understand the journey that led to this triumphant return. Simone, poised and articulate, spoke about the challenges, the growth, and the unwavering support that had carried her through. She emphasized the importance of mental well-being, a message she consistently championed. Then, a reporter asked about her inspirations, about what kept her going during the toughest times. Simone paused, a thoughtful smile playing on her lips. She could have mentioned her coaches, her family, or other legendary athletes. But in that moment, a different, more unexpected name came to mind. A name that had subtly provided her with a unique form of encouragement. "You know," she began, her voice clear and resonant, "there are so many people who inspire me every day. My coaches, my teammates, my family, of course. But there's also someone I've never met, but whose perspective and wisdom have always resonated with me." A curious hush fell over the room as reporters leaned in, intrigued by the unexpected direction of her answer. "And that's Snoop Dogg," she declared, a small chuckle escaping her. A ripple of surprise and murmurs swept through the room. Cameras flashed, capturing the unexpected revelation. His genuine take on life, his ability to stay true to himself, and his words about finding joy in the grind, even when things are tough. "They've actually been a quiet source of motivation for me," she continued. "He just has this way of seeing things, you know? It's real, it's authentic. And when I was going through some really tough times, dealing with a lot of pressure, I'd sometimes watch his interviews or listen to his advice, and it made sense. It was a reminder to stay grounded, to keep pushing, but also to find the fun in it all." The room buzzed with excitement. This was a headline-grabbing moment, an unexpected and heartwarming dedication from an Olympic champion to a legendary rapper. Simone finished her statement with a genuine smile, feeling a sense of lightness, as if she had shared a small, personal truth with the world. It felt good to acknowledge the unique influence. News of Simone's dedication spread like wildfire across social media and news outlets. "Simone Biles dedicates Olympic gold to Snoop Dogg," blared headlines, accompanied by photos of her radiant smile on the podium. The internet exploded with reactions, a mix of amusement, surprise, and admiration for her honesty and unconventional choice of inspiration. For many, it was a refreshing change from the typical athlete endorsements and platitudes. It showcased Simone's authentic personality, her willingness to break from convention and acknowledge influences that genuinely resonated with her, regardless of how unexpected they might seem to others. The story was captivating, adding another layer to her already inspiring narrative. The hashtag #SimoneLovesSnoop trended globally, with fans sharing their own unexpected inspirations and praising Simone for her genuine spirit. Memes flooded the internet, depicting Snoop Dogg with a gold medal, or photoshopped images of him cheering Simone on from the sidelines. The humorous and heartwarming reactions demonstrated the universal appeal of both figures. Back in her hotel room, unwinding, after the day's events, Simone scrolled through her phone, a wide smile on her face as she saw the outpouring of support and amusement. She never imagined her casual mention would ignite such a reaction. But she was happy it did. It was a reminder that sometimes the most authentic moments are the ones that resonate deepest. She closed her eyes, the weight of the gold medal still, a pleasant sensation around her neck, and replayed the moment on the podium, the anthem, the crowd, the feeling of triumph. And then, the memory of her dedication to Snoop Dogg. a small act of gratitude that had unexpectedly turned into a global sensation. It was a perfect ending to an extraordinary day. Miles away in sunny California, Snoop Dogg was enjoying a characteristically laid-back afternoon, unwinding after a recording session. His phone, usually buzzing with notifications, suddenly began to chime incessantly. Texts, calls, and social media alerts flooded in, all pointing to the same surprising news. He glanced at his screen, curiosity piqued by the sheer volume of messages. "Yo, check this out! DOGG!" One text read, followed by a link to a news article. Another friend called, laughing, "Man, you famous in the Olympics now!" Snoop, ever the cool cat, slowly scrolled through the headlines. His eyes widened slightly as he read, "Simone Biles dedicates Olympic gold to Snoop Dogg." A slow, broad smile spread across his face. He watched the clip of Simone's press conference, listening intently as she spoke about his unexpected influence. His initial surprise quickly morphed into genuine warmth and appreciation. He saw the sincerity in her eyes, the genuine respect in her voice. It wasn't a publicity stunt, it was a heartfelt acknowledgement, and it deeply resonated with him. He felt a quiet swell of pride. "Well, I'll be damned," he muttered to himself, shaking his head in amused disbelief. "That's real right there. That's pure." He understood the pressure athletes faced, the immense scrutiny, and for a figure like Simone Biles to openly acknowledge his impact, it spoke volumes about her character and her authenticity. It was a true honor, far beyond any award or accolade. He immediately knew he had to respond. This wasn't just a simple shout-out. It was a moment that transcended their respective worlds, a bridge built on shared values of perseverance and staying true to oneself. He wanted his reply to be as genuine and impactful as her dedication, something that would convey his respect and admiration. He began to formulate his message. He decided to record a video message, knowing the directness and personal touch would be more impactful than a written statement. He sat down, adjusted his hat, and hit record. His voice, usually smooth and unhurried, carried an extra note of heartfelt sincerity. He spoke directly to Simone, as if she were right there in the room with him, listening intently. "Simone Biles," he began, his signature drawl unmistakable. "My sister. Word on the street is you shouted out your boy at the Olympics, and let me tell you that meant the world to me. For real." He paused, a genuine smile gracing his lips. "To hear that my words, my vibe, helped you in any way on that incredible journey. That's bigger than any record, any show, any platinum plaque." He continued, "You out there, shining bright, breaking barriers, showing the world what real strength looks like, not just in the gym, but in your heart. You inspiring millions, baby, and to know I played even a small part in that? Man, that's a blessing. So from the Dogg father to the queen of the mat, much love and respect." He ended the video with a signature peace sign and a heartfelt, "Keep shining, sis." The video was raw, authentic, and filled with a warmth that radiated through the screen. It was Snoop Dogg at his best, a genuine human being responding to a moment of pure connection. He uploaded it, knowing it would soon find its way to Simone and the world. The video went viral within minutes. Fans, media, and fellow celebrities shared it widely, marveling at the genuine connection between the two unlikely icons. The internet was abuzz with praise for Snoop's humble and heartfelt response, solidifying the emotional impact of the entire exchange. It was a story that truly resonated with people, touching hearts across different demographics. Simone, having just woken up in Paris, received a flurry of notifications. Her eyes widened as she saw Snoop Dogg's video. She pressed play, her heart swelling with emotion as she listened to his words. His sincerity, his genuine appreciation, brought tears to her eyes. It was more than she could have ever hoped for, a profound validation from someone she admired. The exchange became a feel-good story of the Olympics, a testament to unexpected connections and the power of genuine admiration. It showed that even at the pinnacle of global competition, humanity and shared inspiration could shine through, creating moments that transcended sport and celebrity. It was a beautiful, authentic interaction. The heartwarming exchange between Simone Biles and Snoop Dogg continued to reverberate globally, inspiring conversations far beyond the realms of sports and entertainment. News anchors discussed it, talk show hosts debated it, and social media exploded with tributes to the unexpected duo. It became a powerful example of how genuine human connection can transcend perceived boundaries and unite people from vastly different walks of life. For Simone, Snoop's heartfelt video was more than just a public response. It was a personal affirmation. It solidified her belief that authenticity and vulnerability were indeed strengths, not weaknesses. The genuine warmth in his message resonated deeply, reinforcing the idea that her decision to speak her truth, even about an unconventional inspiration, was the right one. It provided an additional layer of joy to her Olympic triumph. The story encouraged many to reflect on their own hidden or unconventional sources of inspiration. People shared anecdotes online about artists, thinkers, or even everyday individuals who had subtly influenced their lives in profound ways. It sparked a widespread appreciation for the diverse tapestry of human experience and the unexpected places from which wisdom can emerge. Snoop Dogg, already a beloved figure, gained an even wider appeal. His humble and genuine response to Simone's dedication showcased a side of him that captivated new audiences, further cementing his reputation as a cultural icon with a heart of gold. His message of support was shared countless times, his words echoing in the minds of many who admired his sincerity. The connection also highlighted the often overlooked mental and emotional toll that elite athletes endure. Simone's initial openness about her struggles at the previous Olympics had paved the way for this moment, demonstrating that prioritizing well-being was not only acceptable, but commendable. Her dedication to Snoop Dogg underscored the idea that even the strongest individuals seek external inspiration and support. This unique narrative served as a powerful reminder that influence is not limited to traditional mentorships or direct relationships. It showed that art, music, and public figures, even from seemingly disparate fields, can profoundly impact individuals, offering guidance and motivation in unexpected ways. It opened up a broader conversation about the nature of inspiration itself. The story was particularly impactful for young athletes who looked up to Simone. It showed them that it was okay to be themselves, to embrace their quirks, and to find inspiration in places that might not fit conventional molds. It encouraged them to look beyond the obvious, to cultivate a diverse range of influences, and to always stay true to their inner voice. The media continued to celebrate the unique bond. Feature articles explored the common threads between a legendary gymnast and a legendary rapper: resilience, artistry, and an unwavering commitment to their craft. It was a narrative that resonated deeply, demonstrating that success, at its core, is often built on universal human values. Simone's Olympic victory, now intertwined with this beautiful exchange, became an even more memorable moment in sports history. It was a win not just for her, but for the idea that vulnerability and authenticity could lead to profound connections and even greater triumphs. Gold medal gleamed, not just with the reflection of her athletic prowess, but with the warmth of a shared human moment. In the days that followed her return to the U.S., Simone felt a renewed sense of purpose. The Olympic victory was exhilarating, but the emotional connection forged with Snoop Dogg through her dedication added a layer of depth and personal meaning to the entire experience. It was a testament to the unexpected beauty that can arise when people choose to be genuine. The story of Simone and Snoop became a touchstone, a feel-good moment that transcended the often intense world of professional sports. It was a reminder that even at the highest levels of achievement, humanity, humility, and genuine connection could shine through, leaving a lasting impact on hearts and minds worldwide. The echoes of Simone Biles' Olympic triumph and her unexpected dedication to Snoop Dogg continued to resonate long after the Paris Games concluded. The story became a beloved anecdote, a testament to genuine connection and the power of unlikely inspirations. For Simone, the gold medal now carried an even deeper significance, a tangible representation of not just her athletic prowess, but also her authentic spirit. Back in Houston, life resumed its familiar rhythm, but with a new layer of profound satisfaction. Simone found herself reflecting often on the unexpected turn of events. Her decision to publicly acknowledge Snoop Dogg had been a spontaneous, heartfelt gesture, yet it had created a ripple effect that touched countless lives, proving that authenticity truly has a remarkable power. The interaction solidified Simone's resolve to continue using her platform for good. She felt an even greater sense of responsibility to advocate for mental health, to encourage young people to embrace their unique paths, and to remind everyone that inspiration can come from the most unexpected places. Her voice carried weight, and she intended to use it wisely for meaningful impact. Snoop Dogg, for his part, often mentions Simone's dedication in interviews, always with a genuine smile and a note of profound respect. He saw her as a true queen, a testament to resilience and unwavering dedication. Their exchange, though brief and indirect, had forged an unbreakable, albeit unconventional bond built on mutual admiration and shared values. The story became a teaching moment for coaches and mentors in various fields, emphasizing the importance of understanding an individual's unique motivators. It highlighted that sometimes, the most effective support comes not from rigid adherence to tradition, but from recognizing and nurturing the diverse wellsprings of inspiration that fuel individual growth and success. The media revisited the story periodically, especially during major sporting events or when discussing the broader impact of celebrity culture. It was consistently portrayed as a refreshing and heartwarming anomaly in an often cynical world, a reminder that genuine human connection, even across seemingly disparate worlds, remains universally captivating. Simone's legacy, already cemented as one of the greatest gymnasts of all time, gained an additional dimension. She wasn't just an unparalleled athlete, she was a trailblazer who championed vulnerability, broke stigmas, and showed the world the beauty of embracing one's true self, unconventional inspirations and all. Her influence extended far beyond the gymnastics mat. The unexpected bond between a legendary gymnast and a legendary rapper became a symbol of unity, demonstrating that passion, dedication, and authenticity are universal languages. It served as a powerful reminder that, despite differences in background or profession, shared human experiences and genuine admiration can create truly extraordinary connections. Years later, whenever the topic of the Paris Olympics arose, the story of Simone Biles and Snoop Dogg inevitably followed, often bringing a smile to people's faces. It was a testament to a moment where two worlds collided in the most heartwarming way, leaving a lasting impression on the cultural landscape and inspiring millions. Simone sometimes imagined what it would be like to actually meet Snoop Dogg, to thank him in person for his subtle yet profound influence. She knew it might never happen, but the thought itself brought a quiet sense of contentment. Their connection, though distant, was real, and it had contributed to one of the most triumphant moments of her life. The gold medal, displayed proudly, remained a symbol of her achievement, but also of the journey that led her there. A journey marked by immense pressure, unwavering determination, and the unexpected yet profound inspiration found in the authentic wisdom of a rap icon. It was a legacy built not just on athletic prowess, but on the power of true human spirit. Thank you for watching this inspiring story. If you enjoyed this journey, please subscribe for more uplifting content, give this video a thumbs up, and leave a comment below sharing who your unexpected inspirations are. Your support helps us create more stories that resonate. The gold medal, displayed proudly, remained a symbol of her achievement, but also of the journey that led her there. A journey marked by immense pressure, unwavering determination, and the unexpected yet profound inspiration found in the authentic wisdom of a rap icon. It was a legacy built not just on athletic prowess, but on the power of true human spirit. Thank you for watching this inspiring story. If you enjoyed this journey, please subscribe for more uplifting content, give this video a thumbs up, and leave a comment below sharing who your unexpected inspirations are. Your support helps us create more stories that resonate.